In this and the next lesson, we're going to be looking at some metacharacters called iteration metacharacters, also sometimes called quantifiers. These quantifiers allow us to match on either individual characters or even on character classes, like a group of digits or a group of letters, like A through Z or 0 through 9. And we're going to look at three quantifiers in this lesson: the question mark, the asterisk or the star, more commonly called the star, and the plus sign. Before you is a little scratch pad that I've created to contain some strings that I'm going to use for my matches. So I called this file scratch.txt. So I'm going to exit and save now. If these strings look strange, they'll make a lot more sense when you see the regular expressions I'm going to use with them. So we'll save this file. Let's clear the screen. Before we start, to use these quantifiers, we have to provide a switch argument to grep. Let me explain what I'm talking about. If you type grep --help, it will give you a list of all the different options you can provide when running the grep command. To use the quantifiers that we want to use, we need to use what's called extended regular expressions. So we need to use the -e option or the -e switch with our regular expressions. So you'll be seeing me type that in every time I run a regular expression. Let's clear the screen again. The first quantifier we're going to look at is the question mark. The question mark allows us to pick an optional character and either match it or not match it. For example, let me type out a couple of words here. You have behavior and the British spelling of behavior with the U. What we would like to do is write a regular expression that will look for either one of these occurrences in a string, either behavior spelled in the American style or behavior spelled in the British style. Here it is. The optional character that we're looking for, perhaps, is the U. So when we run this regular expression against our scratch text, it will find both spellings of behavior, because it will either match behavior or it'll match behavior. Either one. It doesn't have to be there to match the U, but if it is, then it will match. And we're going to run that on our file scratch.txt. And so there you'll see that it returns the two lines that have behavior in both the spellings in it. So that's the first quantifier. The second quantifier is the asterisk or the star. And it's a fairly difficult metacharacter to use because it tends to be extremely greedy. In other words, when you use an asterisk, it will try to match everything. So one good use of the asterisk is to match words that all end in a certain way. So for example, I'm looking for words that end in palooza, like bacon palooza or regex palooza. So to write that regular expression, I'm going to write star palooza. And the star will match absolutely everything, even nothing, as you'll see in just a moment. So let me backspace over that, and then we'll type our command, grep-e star palooza in scratch.txt. And so you'll see that it matched bacon palooza, regex palooza, and just plain old palooza. You need to be very careful when you use the star because it will match absolutely everything. Our last quantifier for this lesson is the plus sign. The plus sign will match one or more of the preceding character or character class. So for the example I'm going to demonstrate, I want it to match two or more digit numbers. So like 123, 22, 1,000, but not 2. So let's run that expression. There is a shortcut to writing this, and I'll show you that later in the course. If you can't remember what the numbers were in our file, it was 123, 2, and 99. So you can see that this regular expression matched 123 and 99, but not 2, because it's looking for 2 or more digits in the string. So those are our first three quantifiers. the question mark, the star, and the plus sign. And we're ready to move on to the next lesson where we're going to look at another set of quantifier metacharacters.